Hello, everybody. Are you ready for another bridge tip? I know I am. Today, we're going to be talking about the Rule of 11. It's a wonderful tool that you and your partner can use for bettering your defense and for your declarer play. And it's like magical. It works all the time. I know it's hard to believe, but we like things that work. It's a formula, and we're going to see just how we can use it today. All right, let's take a look. Opening leads are tough, but normally we hear this all the time. Lead fourth best. Lead from your longest and strongest. Well, this rule of 11 works best when you are leading fourth best leads. And it's common to also lead top of a sequence. So we normally lead either fourth best from your longest or strongest or from the top of a sequence. Here we have an example. We have three small spades, king fourth of hearts, jack fourth of diamonds, and ace and a club. Well, we have two four-card suits, but you can see that the king fourth of hearts is better than the jack fourth of diamonds. The king is a stronger card. So we count down from the king, and we would lead the two of hearts here. That is our fourth best lead. In this example, we have king, queen, jack, two of spades, and ace fourth of diamonds. Our stronger suit would be the spades because we have three honors in it. And we would lead the top, the king, not the two, not fourth best, top of a sequence. Okay, so now we have to figure out if our partner had led fourth best or top of a sequence for us to use and employ the rule of 11. And we're going to take a look at exactly how it works. Okay, so again, as I stated, the rule of 11 assumes that you're playing fourth best leads. It goes like this. The player subtracts the number of the first card led from the number 11. The result will be the number of cards higher contained in the hands of the partner of the leader, the declarer, and the dummy. And as I said before, this information is useful not only to the declarer, but also to the partner of the leader. Well, let's take a look at it in action so you can see what I'm talking about. In this example, your partner led the six of spades, and the dummy held the ace, queen, 8, and you held the king, 9, 3. So partner leads the 6. We subtract 6 from 11, and we get 5. 5 is the number of cards higher than the 6 that are not in the opening leader's hand. Well, we can see 3 in dummy, the ace, queen, and the 8, and you have the king and the 9, that's 2 in your hand. So we can surmise that the declarer has no card higher than the 6 because we can see all 5 of them, right? We subtract the card led, the 6, from 11 and get 5. All right, so how does this help us? Well, here, as you can see, a trick 1, when partner leads the 6 of spades, declarer puts in the 8. Well, now, because you know the declarer cannot beat the 6, you can put in the 9. You can win the trick with the 9 instead of putting up the king. See, we assumed that it was fourth best. 11 minus 6 equals 5. You know that there are 5 higher spades between your hand, the dummy, and the declarer, and you see all 5. So you know declarer cannot beat the 6. Play the 9. This restricts declarer to only one spade trick. You are going to get the king and the 9. If you put in the king, declarer could win the ace and the queen. But you were clever because you came to listen to this bridge tip. All right, let's see it in another hand. Here, which is our fourth best lead? We have 2 good 4-card suits, but our spades are better than our hearts. So we would lead fourth best, which would be the 7. Okay, so on this deal, we're leading the 7. And declarer plays the 3 from dummy. Let's use our formula. 7 from 11 equals 4. So that means that declarer in this hand has no higher spades again than the 7. We can see the queen and the 8, the king and the 10. Well, that's all 4. Okay, so you confidently, when declarer plays the 3, or if declarer, you would play small. If declarer put in the 8, then you would have to win the 10. But if declarer plays small, you also play small. Okay, and hopefully after you collect all your spade tricks, when you're in with the 3rd spade, you will lead a heart so your partner can cash their 4th spade and down 1. Okay, you see how that rule? It's so good and it's like magic. Let's take a look at another one. Okay, so again, your partner has led the 7 of hearts. So let's take a look. Declarer played the 3 from the dummy. What card should you play? Think about it. Use the rule. 11, 7 from 11 is what? You got your answer? You should play small. 11 from 7 equals 4. And there are 4 cards between the dummy, you, and the declarer that can beat the 7. There are 4. There's 1 in the dummy, and you have 3. That makes all 4, if you're counting, okay? So all 4. Declarer cannot beat the 7, and as you can see, he can't. So you should confidently play the 2 and let your partner continue with all of his hearts, and you will be able to pick up 4 heart tricks by capturing the king because you played low. If you would put in the 9, you're going to be able to set up the king because you can't lead the heart back safely without giving him the king. So you must duck. You must duck. And you will collect 4 heart tricks and the ace of clubs. I told you it's magic. All right, let's look at this last example here. Your partner led the 6 of hearts. Declarer played the 7. You win with the ace or the 8. What do you think? I'd win with the ace. Okay. Declarer plays the 9. Let's think about that. What card do you play next? Something's wrong. Let's see. 11 minus 6. 6 from 11 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And declarer played the 9. That's 6 cards higher than the 9. Is there something wrong with the formula? Does it not work? Were you thinking about what card you played next? Remember what I said? It only works when partner leads 4th best. All right. So the rule of 11, again, 11 minus 6 equals 5. It tells you that north, east, and south began with 5 hearts bigger than the 6. Dummy has 3, you have 2, so that accounts for all 5. And now declarer played the 9, that's 6. Does that mean it doesn't work? No, that's what I just said. It always works. It's magical, I'm telling you. That means that your partner did not lead 4th best. And as you can see in this hand, he led top of nothing. That's what he decided to do. He led top of nothing. If he had led the 2, the formula would have been different and it would have worked, but he led the 6. So you should know when you see 5 and 6 of them, actually, you saw 6, that something is up. So you should know he didn't lead 4th best, and you should play declarer for all the missing high heart cards. And when you're in with the ace of hearts, you switch to the queen of clubs and you try to take your tricks because the heart tricks go to the declarer. All right. So again, it's futile if you use the rule of 11 because it works every time. Don't play back the heart. Find a good switch. And here, as you can see, you have the top of a sequence. So that's a good switch. Well, I hope everybody's doing well with the pandemic. Some of you are still playing only online, and some of you are back to the clubs and hopefully back to tournaments. And I hope to see you in person very soon. But if not, and you'd like to take some lessons, or you want to ask me any questions, or have a particular lesson you'd like me to do for your bridge tip for next month, I'd be happy to do it. Just give me an email, and I'll see you soon. And happy Bridge Days.